Hmm. Hey guys, it's early. It's early, but we're starting. We're starting early today. Okay. We are starting early because of what I was shown in my dreams. So so I'm going to start early because of what I've been shown in my dreams. hmm It was a very, very strange, very strange dream, very needing to share kind of dream. Okay. So ever since I started this whole mission type of thing, like everything that I've been wanting to start, one of the things I always felt like I was like I'm like an angel who's gonna go through who had to go through all the like almost like Dante's Inferno. I had to go through the nine circles of hell to see what everybody's going through and um tell people that you're ending up there all because of your thoughts and your consciousness and how you're being like manipulated into these dimensions to be stuck there forever. So last night I was taken to a version of hell that nobody's gonna like if when I tell you, but I'll tell you anyway. So I was at a party and it was like dark and creepy looking. And then we left the party and I ended up getting in my car, which in this version of hell, I've seen many versions of hells and they're not always like scary, dark, creepy, demonic, like how you think they are. They're not always like that, but I have seen versions like that. But last night I saw a really crazy one. So I get out of the party and I'm driving this car and this car is like out of control. First of all, the brakes aren't working. I'm like trying to control it. I'm driving down the street or whatever. And then, and to me, that's my guide telling me that like people are like their mindsets or consciousness is so out of control. This is where they're at. They're going in these places where they have no control. So I'm just reliving the dream. So give me a second. And then I go into this you could see it's like a house, like a looked like a haunted house, right? And there was like levels to this haunted house, and there was like this winding staircase. So at the top of the haunted house, the house, which looked like a haunted house, but it was like you could say like a dimension of hell, right? For people. At the top of it, when I got in there, there was these people, they were not happy that I was in there. They can see that I didn't belong in there, first of all, and they didn't want me in there. So because I was like so there was like these witchy ass this like women. Ugh. And they were like spitting at me and they were pissed that I was in there. And I was like being chased by different, like every level I would go to because I was finding things out in each level. Somebody was trying to chase me, but I like this is how I know I didn't belong there because I understand if I belonged there, I'd be like, along with them and like, please help me. No, they would come after me and I would go, back off of me like that. And I would like, they would disappear with my hands. I would make them like, like I had magical powers. I didn't belong there. That's why I had the protection of my hands and my abilities while I was in there. And this is important. I'm getting to a point. I know it sounds like I'm just talking, but I'm getting to a point. So I was like, no, like, and I made those two disappear. And then these other witchy, like when I say like women that were like, they were so evil and they came out, they were like, you bitch. And they're spitting at me. And I was like, mother girl, I'm like this. I'm like getting spit at and shit. But I didn't care. I was there on a mission. So I run down the second level and I go down a little bit more. And then in that level, there's like all these creepy, clear it on Instagram, clear it, clear it, clear it, clear it. Like I said, I'm getting to a point. I get down to the next level and there's all these like creepy, like crawly, chasing people things and all that stuff. And I run from them and I keep running and running, running. And I'm like, spirit's showing me what the people that are stuck there are experiencing. Like, because their mindset, it's their minds, right? They think they belong there. So they're stuck there and they have no way of getting out because they're trapped there because of mentally, God never forgave me. This person never forgave me. This never happened. I'm stuck here because I belong here. I'm a bad person. I'm a bad person. Then I get to this bottom level where it's like they had like these and what do you call those things when they you open the door and it's like fire inside, like it's a inferno? No. What are those things called? You open the door and it's like a vault and like there's okay, so in Hocus Pocus they have this. And if you ever seen Hocus Pocus in the beginning where they throw the witches in the vault and there's a what is it called? Somebody, anybody, because now that word's stuck on my head. A furnace. Thank you. Thank you, Ashley. A furnace. And there was these furnaces like in each room. And the door, I remember clearly the doors were blue and they had these big vault things. And I ran down the stairs and these people were still trying to chase me, but they couldn't catch me. That's how I know I didn't belong there. My spirit guides were just showing me because I want to ask a stupid question like, are there really people stuck in places like this, or it's just an illusion? And and they said, it is an illusion, but it's an illusion that they've created so well that it became real. Like they've manifested into reality. Okay, I'm gonna get a little bit weird and deep here, so please, please, please. But again, we're here to save souls, right? We're here to save souls, so sometimes I gotta get a little weird, a little out there. Please don't let me lose my space. Okay, so this lady was running around and I'm like, hey, lady, are you? And I'm like, I'm trying to help them. Like, I'm like, lady, are you okay? Hey, come here, come here. She was like completely like, did not even know I was there. Like, she was just like, help me, help. She just kept running around. Like, I didn't see anything chasing her, but she's just running around in circles. And I'm like trying to get her attention, like, lady, hey, I'm here to help you. And she was like, in her own world, like, and it makes me very sad because here's the thing. This is what I do know. This is what I know to be true. This is where the soul saving comes in. Um, man, these people are trapped there because of the things they subscribe to in a lifetime, in a certain lifetime. And the funny thing is that you'll hear in Dante's Inferno, you'll hear that he saw Cleopatra or Homer. You'll hear that he saw Cleopatra, Homer, all of the people that didn't subscribe to Christianity that are burning in hell because of it. And like, which is completely a religious biased type of written dissertation or whatever you want to call it. But what you subscribe to here on this earthly plane and the lifetimes that you've subscribed to, and that it's almost like even if your body reincarnates, your spirit, your soul kind of like lingers into these multi dimensions where you don't belong. Like as opposed to like what I seen all those people being sent in one direction in the universe, pretending there was a fake Jesus in the front of it, and like all of them going that way and being lied to and manipulated to reincarnate to be able to harbor more and more souls. And this is where the soul saving comes in, that we have to if I could even save one soul from going into like the eternal hell damnation, or the false Jesus light portal where they harbor souls and reincarnate them for their own agenda and their own purpose. If I could even save one soul with this message, that's my intention. I don't care if it makes sense or not to others. Those of you who know that there are these places and dimensions, and they are very like just so low vibrational, and people are just consistently trapped there, just doing the same thing over and over and over again. I tend to see this one woman there, and she is someone that I know from this lifetime, possibly from many other lifetimes. And I see her in every dream. She's always doing something so strange. Like she's always doing the same thing over and over again. It's like I don't know where she's connected to me from or why, but I always watch her. She's always repeating the same things over and over in her dreams. And it's almost like I'm going there to like keep her company because I like feel bad for her or something, or I'm trying to help her out of there and she's just not listening. One or the other. So there are even lower levels I'm hearing. And I even seen one time I astral traveled because astral projection is totally different from astral traveling. I've done both. Astral traveling is you fall asleep and you travel to a dimension and you can see yourself in the dream, watching yourself watch what's going on. So usually when I astral travel, I'm wearing like a black hoodie and I'm like standing in the corner of the dream of the dimension. It's not a dream, and I'm looking into the what's going on inside of the place, and I have like this hoodie on and I'm in the corner. Nobody sees that I'm there until I say something. So I remember this one dream, and it wasn't a dream, an astral travel, and I went into that dimension. I had a black hoodie on, and I was standing in the corner and I was watching, and there was like these big, like monster looking, like big, tall, sort of giants, and they were abusing these men, and these men were just getting beat up and abused and hit in the back, and like they would get up willingly and go sit there and take their beating, go next, take the beating next. And I was watching for a second, and spirit, I do choose to see some of the harder things, and for that reason I give myself a lot of credit because a lot of people would not be able to handle seeing this, especially when they see that some of these people that are being abused like that are their own family members or something like this. So I watched them get hit, and when I say hit, I'm not saying like they got hit. No, they were getting like slashes to the back, like their whole like. So I'm watching people violently get hurt in front of me, and so I'm standing there, I'm watching, and I'm watching these big monsters do this, and I screamed out, "Stop it!" And everyone in the room went, "The fuck?" And because nobody saw I was standing there, but my voice yelled, and they all went, "Huh?" Like that, and then I went, and I got pulled back from the astral traveling. I'm going to say something, and I want it to be very clear because even sometimes we can even question our own self and our own sanity. What are we seeing? Why are we seeing this? Am I crazy? You're not fucking crazy. And you're being shown these things for a purpose. Like there are people in these alternate dimensions that are suffering for no reason, to be honest with you. I mean, for some of them, it's like they've done things that are not the greatest and they've probably hurt people and yeah, they've done shit. But look, man, and I know a lot of this unpopular opinion, like even the lowest like betrayers and I hate to say, I know you guys are not going to like me for this, but as a light worker, as an angel, I don't judge even the pedos and all that stuff because I gotta know that something's wrong with their heads. Like there's something wrong here. There's not something's not right here. If you do something to hurt children or you hurt another person or you're a serial killer or something like this, there's something here that's not right. Something's broken up here. And it's I believe that all souls should be forgiven and given a second chance, a third chance, unless they just refuse and unwilling to do the work, then that's different. I understand, right? If it's yeah, yeah, realign your energy. This can be very draining blessings. Yeah, no, I've been dealing with this for a long time, so I can handle it. It's been a minute since I've been shown things like this. I think like it started like 6 years ago where I started seeing all this stuff and didn't understand it at first, but sort of started getting my mind, I'm getting hit in my head right now. I started understanding that I'm just being shown this so I can share with the collective. First of all, you're not crazy. You're seeing things that are happening in the other dimensions, and it can be hard, but you can't let it bother you. See, like, okay, so Gloria says I was abused by my mother, and as much as I want to say, like, as much as people say like she deserves to be punished, and I get it, I really do, but I am an angel, and angels don't want to see anybody get punished. We want to see everybody be forgiven, because forgiveness is the freedom that we are all in need of. And no matter what, how in depth the pain that you've caused or been caused to, we all need forgiveness, right? And one of the first things that we got to do is forgive ourselves, right? And then it is important to forgive others, you know? Yeah. So it's like you need to forgive everyone and everything, and some choose the light and some choose the darkness. And that's okay. That's my point. So see, instead of me looking, I used to look at people who chose like the darkness or chose evil and be like, you piece of shit, you deserve to die and you are a loser and you're, but you know what? They're not. They chose the darkness willingly, and we have to somewhere along the lines respect that, because in a sense, we need the darkness to ascend. You see what I'm saying to you? So if everyone chose the light and we were all choosing the light, we wouldn't be here on this earth to keep like learning, ascending, progressing, and growing, right? So in a sense, you got to respect the darkness, because of the darkness and the light, we're able to balance the energy out. Now, when the darkness starts to get too out of control, that's where we light workers come in and we're like, oh, no, 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 this is supposed to be a balance. You're getting too crazy. Chill the fuck out. You know what I'm saying? And we come in to get back whatever the darkness stole, but there needs to be a balance, right? So it's like divine masculine, divine feminine. It can't be all feminine, all masculine, because it's in balance. So everything has to be in balance. So I've learned to like forgive everyone and everything. And sometimes that can be difficult because I'm like, no, you hurt me and you weren't there for me. But I've learned that that's not going to take me anywhere. It's not going to take me anywhere. Like when I went into that dream and those witches were like spitting at me and they were trying to like rip me to shreds, but you know, they had no power over me. I just put my hand out and I like disintegrated them. So I'm not worried about that. You know what I'm saying? But what it's like for me, it's like I'm not gonna hate you because that's you chose that. That's your job. Your job is to work in these hells where these people refuse to release their consciousness and go be free. Instead, they choose to repeat these same things every single day and run around and act like something's chasing them. Nothing's chasing you. It's up to you. Like I mean, I remember back then when because I was born Muslim, technically, I was born to be Muslim. I remember my whole life. I remember because I was one of those kids who like loved like going to the mosque. I would go pray in Ramadan, and I would try to fast, but most of the time it was hard for me because I was young and stuff. But the point was I would do this stuff, and then here I was like being godly and holy, but then I kept thinking like, oh my God, God's gonna punish me because I did this. I think up until the age I was like 26, 27, 28, I would think that everything I did, that God was gonna punish me for it. Like, oh my God, I did this, God's gonna punish me for it. I did that, God's gonna punish me for it. And that was the mentality that they wanted us. And this is another thing. Everybody follows different gods, different beliefs, different religions, different entities, different beings, different aliens. Everybody follows different people, and nobody knows truly who they're really following or what they're really about. They just have heard from someone else. So I've decided to like do my own seeking because all of the things that I was seeking were not giving me the answers that I needed. And I didn't need any answers at the end of the day. When I finally released all of that, I found the answers within. And the answers is that there's no questions and there is no answers, and that there's nothing that important that I have to sit here and plan every single thing in my head and be stressed out and worry about, is this going to work out? Is that going to work out? Last night I had a deep meditation with my higher self, and she was telling me like, you know, you're spending a lot of time worried about like what's going to happen next. You're spending a lot of time worried about like where you're going next, who you're going to be, and where you're going to live and how you're going to live there. And is this wrong? And is this right? And am I making the right decision? Am I not? How about just fucking relaxing and knowing that you are always making the right decision, and that Nothing is happening by accident or coincidence. Everything is exactly where it's supposed to be at this exact right time. And I'm hearing trying to enjoy the moment, even if the moment is not looking too good, just enjoy it while it's here because you're not going to be here long. Like, I'll give an example. 3 years ago, we were living in this house that I didn't like, I didn't appreciate, I hated it. And I was like, oh God, like, I was like, I don't want to live here no more. I can't stand the backyard, blah, blah. And then we had to like temporarily move into a space. And I remember moving into that space and going, shit, I wish I was living in the other house. The other house was, my room was bigger. I had an upstairs all to myself. You know what I'm saying? So like learning to live in the moment, that was a big thing for me, a hard thing for me to do a lot of times because I was always taught to worry about the next step, worry about this, worry about the future, worry about money, worry about that, worry, worry, worry. You know, I used to cry a lot about all of the souls that I would see in these dimensions, and it would really break my heart. And I would cry and I would wake up feeling very depressed for several days. But now I just know that uh, even though it's an illusion created by people, an illusion created by people's consciousness and by these entities who clear it. These entities who claim themselves to be gods and people who are, yes, I'll do whatever you say, master. No, you don't hold authority over me. You're not the master over me. And that's where when you decide that no being or person or entity or God or planet or stars have authority over your like dominion over your soul, then you will never be trapped in these hells. That's what I can say right there. Like that came out perfectly. When you finally decide, listen, you can always, like, I look up to certain, to be honest with you, I love Jesus, right? But I also question, who is Jesus really? Like, is he real? Did they make him up? Is he really actually like, working for somebody else? How do we know who Jesus really is? How do I know? I don't know. If you want to talk about the real Jesus that I think of is this loving, kind man who was just trying to like enlighten people because he learned how to be a Buddhist in a temple and he was trying to give the people information as opposed to who they've turned Jesus into. I don't trust everything that has been placed on this earth. And I only know within my heart what I love and what I don't love. And the thing about me is, not that I don't think that there is not a God. I think there's 1,000 billion gods. There's millions of gods, and everybody's listening and following their own God, and they're living how they want to live, and that's okay by me. However, I feel like if they became gods, why can't I also become a god? I mean, that's just me, but maybe I'm crazy. You know what I'm saying? All week I've been fighting and forgiving, took your advice. It was hard, but I did it. I was raised Catholic and struggle with Jesus thing. Well, I think God is all of us, everything. Clear, 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 clear. It is. And you know what's funny is when we have people that are truly very religious and you say to them, I am God, they look at you like, but like, didn't Jesus say your body is your temple? Didn't Jesus say the kingdom of heaven is within you? Like, I just, it's a lot, So today, like, I stopped, you know, the belief system that I had was truly like one of my most biggest downfalls is because I had a belief system as opposed to today. I don't have a belief system. There are things I resonate with and things I don't. There are things I like and things I don't. And there are things other people like and things they don't. I'm not gonna stand here and be like, what you like is wrong. You know what I'm saying? Like what you like is not right. No, it's like you want to like what you like with I can't force you to change your views and your thoughts, and I'm not here to do that. And I don't care what you think about. So long as you don't get in my way when I say I am God and I am a divine being, like, and I am a divine being because I've been proven it like multiple millions of times. Like, just please don't question my authority because I have my own divinity that I'm working with. And if you don't subscribe to my divinity, that's okay because I do. Right, right. I'm going to tell you guys something. This is the most interesting thing I think I can tell you right now. When I first started this spiritual journey, there was this one dream I'll never forget it, ever, because it was one of the most first prominent dreams I had that can really describe to you guys how it works. So, this was when I first like recognized like I'm a divine being, I have gifts, I have, powers and stuff like that, right? And I went to sleep that night. This was the night I remember going, "Oh my God, I'm powerful. I have gifts. I'm this. I'm psychic. I'm amazing. I'm a healer. I can heal with my hands." And I just started saying all this stuff. And I went to sleep that night. And in my dream, please close your eyes for one moment. I want you to envision what I'm about to tell you right now. So in my dream, I'm in this space, right? I like in this, I'm almost floating. So I'm floating around. And as I'm floating, to my left, Baba Yago from the voodoo, right? The voodoo Baba Yago, you know who he is. He hands me red shoes and goes, "Come with me, girl. Come with me. Trust me. You want to come with me?" And on the other side here, there was somebody, I guess, like Santeria or something, was handing me some beads. "No, come with us. Come with us. Come with us. Trust me. Come with us." And there was like someone else here from another culture. "Come with us. Come with us." Like they were all singing, like, "Come with us. Come with us." And as I was floating into this like black void, all of these like people who were like known for what they do were trying to get me to be on their team. Not just them, religious people too. It was a Jewish person here, a Muslim here, Baba Yago there, Santera there, or Santero, whatever it was. And then this person here and this person there. And I just floated past all of them. And I said, "No, thank you. Thank you, though. It's okay. Next time." And I went up into this temple, and as I went up into this temple, there were these religious people on my right, some other people on my left. And I walked through the temple, and as I was walking up through that temple, after I passed the void, and all these people offering me these gifts to be a part of their team, and I passed that void, and I went to this temple. There was this woman sitting at the end of the temple, and she had a bald head and a white line coming down her forehead, and she was a little bit dark skinned, looked to be darker skinned Indian woman, but I wouldn't label her a color or a race because she was just everything, right? She was like the woman from Avatar. She was just like the powerful ass bitch that people can't fuck with. She can open and close dimensions with just a thought and a finger snap. So she looked at me and she told me, like, she pointed her hand and said, "Come here, come here." And as I was going towards her, still people were grabbing me, grabbing my shirt, trying to pull me back, like, "No, no, come with us, come with us." And she looked at them with her hand, pointed her fingers, and it was like, "Move." And they all moved, and I went up to her, and she looked at me, and she like gave me this look like, "You chose the path of higherness, like you chose the." She like basically told me, you had all of these offers, all of these gifts given to you on the way here, and you said no to all of them. And I was like, "Yeah." So I sat with her, and I was like giggling a little bit because I was like shy. And then she took some white stuff out of her mouth. It was this like clear white, no, like a how can I explain it to you? Like a white, sparkly, taffy type of film that came out of her mouth. And she handed it to me in my hand. I was like, "Oh my God, what do I do with it? Do I eat it?" And she was like, she just gave it to me. Like she was like, "I'm going to pass you all the knowledge that I've learned from the inside of me to outside, and I'm giving you my light." And she passed me her light in her hand, in my hands. And then I just woke up. Okay. And I wanted to share that with you because that to me has to be one of the most prominent, absolutely mind-boggling dreams that I've had up until now. Everybody was trying to get me to be on their team, but I chose to learn through self. I chose not, I didn't choose spells. I didn't choose casting spells. I didn't choose evil. I didn't choose negativity. I didn't choose hate. I didn't choose uh cult energy. I didn't choose religions. I didn't choose, I finally decided like, yo, I want to be different. I want to like, I'm seeing the picture right there. It's the astrology chart, and in the middle of it, it's like all white, and in the middle of it, it's like it's black, and it's got like the stars, the moon, and stuff. When you choose the void, it's funny because people think the void is like the bad place, but like the ninth dimension of transcendence speaks of the void, right? And when people are afraid to go to the ninth dimension of transcendence, right? Because when you get there, you realize it's you and only you, and there's nothing and no one else there. And that's not what you're taught about God. You're taught about God that when you go there, it's going to be this beautiful white light and it's like singing and angels. When really, in reality, when you want to talk about the dimension of transcendence, when you pass all the levels of dimensions, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then you get to the ninth, it's the void, it's the nothingness, and it's where you start the process over again of the I am, the recreation of self, the rebirth, the real true death and rebirth, where you go there and you're just like an empty star in the universe. And you're like, what is this? What is this? And then you start to ask the question, what am I? Who am I? And then you say, I am. And this is where the I am creates itself over again. So you recreate universes over and over and over again. Yeah. So I've heard about the void, a psychic. I know can get out without antigen psychic. I don't know what that means. I love flying over the cornfields when I astral travel. I love that. Flow, when we are in the void, can we create heaven? That's You can create anything when you're in the void because when you recreate the I am, that's you recreating all whatever you want from the beginning. Right now, we are all constantly creating with our minds. That's why they say, like, as above, so below. When you create in your mind, you're creating not only what is in the body, as above, so below, right? As above, so below, but as above, so below, as above, so below. So your mind and the heavens are connected right now. You're creating, recreating, and destroying heavens with your mindset. It's literally all in the mind. These people that I see in these hells and these lower level dimensions of hells that are stuck there, they're not physically there. That's their consciousness, but their consciousness has created a physical vibration of themselves that makes them truly believe that that's them there, but that's not them there. They're just trapped there consciously and they see themselves as a physical being, but they're not a physical being. Actually, that's a version of themselves trapped there. In all reality, their true soul can never be trapped there because, first of all, souls don't belong to nobody. Everybody with this, he sold his soul to the devil. Huh? What you talking about, Willis? Nobody can own your soul. Nobody. Not even you, honestly, to be honest with you. Your soul is a freaking, it's a vibration. It's a thing. It's just a thing. It's the void. It's a soul. It's a soul. They made you believe that they can take your souls or, baptizing children and I hate to say it, but sending your children with baptized bodies to these entities and these, I know that it's like sometimes like I think about it, I'm like, am I saying the wrong thing? But I know I'm not. It just feels right. Like I don't want to ever. Every time I've gone to somebody's baptism and the babies are being baptized, I feel so scared for that baby. I'm like, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. I'm scared. I'm scared. Look at the priests. Look at how they do the ceremonies. Motherfuckers be using some weird ass like smoke shit and it'd be like, your soul belongs to me, and it's like there goes another soul trapped in the reincarnation cycle. They're gonna keep coming back, keep coming back. It's like a fucking NA meeting. These motherfuckers never leave till they're 90. You know what I'm saying? That's how I feel. But everybody's not the same. You could, but also depends on how you see it. If you see your soul is getting free from being baptized and that you have a freedom because of it and that your soul's going to go to heaven because of it, maybe that's what will happen, but that's not where you're supposed to be going. See, heaven is just a place you're supposed to like pass through, like go up. And then, Jesus and all that, they became, okay. The other day I was saying, like, there's the Greek mythology when they talk about Uranus and Pluto is Hades, and Gabriel is Mercury and all that stuff. When you think about it, what if people that worked super hard to become gods turned themselves into planets, and now they're like forever a place where people can go to? So if they're going to their versions of their god or their hells or their heavens, they're really just going towards different planets in different dimensions. You know what I'm saying to you? Because it seems like everybody's becoming planets when they become gods, right? So Jesus, the Son of God, right? The Son of God, is Jesus the Son? You know what I'm saying? You think about the sun, when you look at the sun, it sends out a cross like this. Is that where Jesus is? And because they say that heaven is in the sun, right? The direct link to heaven is in the sun. The Mayans believe that as well. That's why Taurus, the constellation of the bull, if you ever notice, whenever Taurus, the constellation, aligns with the sun, aligns with I forgot what it's Taurus, the constellation aligns with something, and it comes to the sun. That's why you see Taurus, the bull, and on the ass of the bull, there's a black square like this, a hole in every ancient thing, because there's a time when the sun opens up. It's like this is where they say the Mayans disappeared to the sun, because every like certain thousands of years, the sun has this black hole in it where you can enter it and not get like burned or hurt by it, and it's a portal gateway through the heavens. You know? Yeah. I'm just saying, like, it's crazy, you guys. Like, I'm just saying, like, as thank you, Spirit. They just hit me in my head. I'm just saying, please don't trap yourself in this mindset of like negativity. And yeah, I'm looking at all this stuff I just got from like TikTok shop, and I'm like, I'm not posting any more of this shit. I want them to stop sending me stuff. It's toxic. I don't want it. I'm not gonna, no. As much as I love like free shit, because who doesn't? Like, I'm looking at it and I'm done. I don't want to receive none of it anymore. I don't care if they flag me or they I really don't care anymore. I'm not doing it. I don't need to be, no. Can you guys hear me? Apparently there's a song that goes, "There's a little black spot on the sun today." Interesting. Yeah, I'm telling you, go look up Taurus the Bull Cons. Can you guys hear me on Instagram? Can you hear me? Okay, because I just got a phone call. So go look up Taurus the constellation, Taurus the Bull, the constellation. You'll see, like, what does the Mayans and Taurus the Bull have to do with it? And look up square black hole in the sun, Taurus constellation. Go look it up and you'll see, you'll go into this rabbit hole. I mean, I've already done all this research and seen it, and also, like, black hole sun, won't you come and wash away the pain? Black hole sun, won't you come? It's time. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's pretty popular, but a lot of people don't know about it. So, like I was saying, when I went to these versions of hell, all I'm saying is I wake up, like, sometimes I'm like, all right, I'll be like the spirit, all right, I've seen enough. Because they really be trying to take me to like some terrible motherfucker. These fucking witches was spitting on me. I hate when people spit on me, bro. They're so lucky I was on a mission, because I was going to turn around, whoop them, ass. It's like, you guys don't understand how much will and strength it takes me to be in the love and light. I don't think you understand how much will and strength it takes for me to just forgiveness and love and light. Me on the back of my head, I'm gonna fuck these motherfuckers up. I swear to God. Like, you know what I'm saying? But love and light. Because if not, murder. I'm just kidding. Bitches was spitting on me, ho. I was about to turn around with all their asses. But I did. I whipped their asses with my hands. I was like, fuck away. And they're like, It was funny. I'm like, yeah, melt, bitch, melt. And then I was like, love and light though. Bye. Omne positive putti. Bye. Help. Yeah. I just find it funny though. Because I'm not kidding. Shit is wild as fuck. Dave Chappelle was in my dream, kissing me in front of his wife. Some weird ass shit. I was by the water in this house. Like, there's some weird shit happening in the astrals right now. Oh my God. I don't know what the fuck Dave Chappelle was doing, but he was like trying to make out with me, his wife. I was like, your wife's sitting right there. And I was like, you know what? Fuck it. Started making out with him. And then we went to this like house. And then this guy with no head was walking around in the house. And I don't know what the fuck is happening in the astrals right now, but this shit is crazy. You know what I'm saying? It's like, yo, this shit is bugged the fuck out here, yo. The astrals are tripping, dude. I'm telling you, that's another thing that I was showing you. People are fucking bugging in the astrals. It's just, yo, I can explain the astral dimensions to you like this. It makes no fucking sense. Like you like explain it to me. Okay, bibbity bobbity blackity blookity. That's how I can explain the dimensions to you, the astrals. Ibi balap looply blap. That's how like I wake up, that's what it sounds like to me. I'm like, what did this mean? I'm like, oh, okay, cool. Like it's all retarded. You know what I'm saying? It's just all a bunch of retarded shit. I swear to God. And I was gonna wake up last night. I can't because these astral dimensions, bro, they get on my damn nerves. Like they get on my damn nerves. I swear to God. Because I swear to God, I was gonna wake up and start talking about it. But all I heard was bleep 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 bleep. And I was like, oh wait, okay, okay. It makes no sense. It makes sense to the person experiencing it. I'm sorry, but no. A lot of dreams that I have make absolutely no sense even to me. I'm like, what the fuck was that? I wake up, I'm like, E equals MC squared plus 245 3555. I don't even know what 10 times 25 is. What are you showing me the X, Y's, and Z's for? I don't know what this means. Like I'll tell my guys all the time. Now I understand those, like when they send me through dimensions and I see things and I think, oh my God. Sometimes I'm like, am I a bad person? Do I belong here? And they're like, no, dummy. We're sending you there because we need you to tell people don't end up in this shithole. It's all a bunch of lies. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes I swear, you know? Yeah, I'm a dream interpreter. I can dream interpret the hell out of a dream. Also, when I see water in the dream, I know that that has to do with emotions, overflooding of emotions. When I see fire in the background, or I see but then there are dreams where I'm seeing past lives or things that are happening in other planets. Like I don't just dream about one place. I dream about, wow, they take me everywhere. They take me everywhere, but they take me everywhere because they can handle it. If I wasn't able to handle it, trust me, they wouldn't be taking me there. Mm. Mm, 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 mm. Ow, 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 ow. Oh, oh, my legs. And then I wake up feeling like I was in a battle zone all night long. I don't know if anybody else does that. I wake up feeling like I was battling the fucking elements. Bruh. I wake up my neck. I'm like, oh, was I actually running? Because like my neck hurts. My back, my neck, my back. Okay. I'm gonna go live. I'm gonna be on YouTube, you guys. I'm gonna get off Instagram because I can't carry both items around with me and my phone's about to die. Yeah, dreams are they could be really like phenomenal or they could just be retarded. You go on YouTube. Go on the YouTube. Go on the YouTube. There's not I have battery no dying by. I have no battery no dying by. Ooh. Ooh wee. Saving souls. One idiot at a time. I, I just named it Saving Souls One Idiot at a Time. Uh, oh, my back. I cracked myself up. Oh, my back. My back. Saving Souls. Wake up, cripple. Oh my God, my back. Hey, Dios mío. Shh. I'm on live. Don't say nothing crazy.
I don't know. If he was gonna send you 3 grand, can you get it from your bank?
Yeah. Gotcha. Can I? Why does he have to do that? Didn't I know, but I'm just saying we could use it for now, no?
He's not gonna pay any money. Anyway. He paid.
Okay, I'll get sure. I got it. I understand. Going back to sleep. Good night. Have fun in the astrals. You're losing your shit. Let's just roll these cigarettes right quick. Because YouTube delayed so heavily, bro. Like oh sun, won't you come? Run away. See you later. Mm-mm. Pinky Bear, what are you staring at me for? I love you guys too. Caitlin, bitch, I was like, she hasn't texted me. Just because I wrote to you, don't text me like crazy. It doesn't mean never text me again. I have this thing with people that I become friends with, and I'll be like, hey, yo, don't text me too much. I do it to everybody. I'm like, don't text me too much. I'm sorry, I want to make you want to smoke, but I did a very deep meditation last night, like super deep. The kind of meditation where it cleanse my energy, I cleared my lungs. I cleared my lungs, I cleared my heart, I cleared my kidney, liver, my gut, and I woke up today feeling like I can breathe better. I envisioned my lungs pink and beautiful, just like they are right now, and I just felt so amazing. And it was like, yeah, no, no. There's people that text me like, you know what it is? I'm so used to this. Like people are so comfortable with me. It's not you, just you. I'm talking like if I show you my phone, uh, people be texting me like paragraphs, dude. And then you know what it is? I'm the type of person, remember in school when you used to read and the teacher would be like, read this book. I always like paraphrase the whole book. I'd be like, my eyes do this thing. Like, I don't know if I have like a magical power, but I can skip through all the bullshit and like figure out what you're saying without reading the whole text. I'm really good at that. I don't know how I do that, but I could be like, like that. Like I can read like that. I remember in school reading my books like that. He's like, okay, so the girl marries the guy and the guy, okay, boom. You know what I'm saying? I'm not a reader. I don't like reading. It's not that I don't like it. I like reading. It's just I just get like, okay, get to the point. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, especially when you know where it's going type of thing. But yeah. Mhm. I do have a photographic memory. It's scary how much I can remember. I have freaked people out years, 7, 8 years, haven't seen them. And I'd see them and I'd be like, weren't you that guy who was standing in front of the store and you had the red and white striped shirt on? It was like a polo with like the collars and they'd be like, "What the fuck? How do you remember that?" I'm like, "I don't know." Yeah, it's a blessing and a curse at the same time. But it's just one of those things, and then like I'll get emails like that, and one person sent me an email. I don't know who this soul was, but love and light to them. But they were talking about the website. Oh my God, if I could tell you what they sent me. I had no fucking clue what they were saying. Like, I mean, I'm crazy, but I'm like normal. I'm not like, I will not text you and be like, divine goddess being bind, put them in a, I don't know. I was like, yo, you know what I'm saying? A divine goddess, you know what I mean? You're a fly ass bitch, you're powerful and blah, blah, blah. People be like, divine EMFs 483 hertz and gigabytes and for blah, 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 farfik nougat and fluffernutter. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? Yo, what the fuck are you talking about? Yo, that's crazy. I done did so many drugs and I've never spoken like that in my life. That shit is insane. I mean, I would be on Molly, ecstasy, cocaine, Percocet, and heroin all at the same time, and I still spoke like this. You want to go to the store? All right, let's go to the store. You know what I'm saying? Like, damn, bitch, what kind of shit you on? That's probably meth because I never touched meth for a reason. Because I saw people start losing their teeth on meth, and I was like, that's the one drug I'm not touching. No, thank you. I like my teeth. And I still lost a tooth. I still just not fluffing that hurt. Look, you know why? I was gonna say Nutella fluffing under because it was right on my face. Last night I made Rice Krispie treats. They were so good. Bro, I did my thesis on Molly and got a plus, got an A plus. Holy shit. Stop, jackass. Ah! If I went to college and they were like, write a thesis on drugs, I would have won a fucking Luna, stop biting me. I would have won a fucking Nobel Prize for that shit. Stop, Luna. Ow. Help me. My dog is dying. Don't break my ankles, you ankle biter. Oh man, he's such a stalker. I would have got a Nobel Prize for that motherfucker. But no, seriously though. Hi, Picky Boogie Mookie. You boogie mugga booga. I love you. You my baby. Mm. I love you so much. You are mine. You're all mine. You belong to me. I own you. Oh, I love you so much. Oh, I love you. Get off my computer, bitch. But yeah, I know you guys be having crazy dreams too, like that. No. Yeah, I can forgive, but what about karma? There has to be a balance. I understand Catherine says I can forgive, but what about karma? That's their karma, though. That's the thing. When you forgive, it doesn't, you see what I'm saying? It's not your karma no more. If you don't forgive, you're making it your karma. So what are you going to do? If you forgive, you release that karma. It's no longer yours. I love you, you mushkanashka. You're so fucking cute. You know what I mean? That's how it goes. You make it your karma. You don't forgive, you hold on to the resentment, and now it's your karma too. As opposed to if you forgive and you let go, it's no longer yours, it's theirs now. And they gotta deal with it, and you're all free, and you get to be like Luna, happy and free and playful, and get a mommy like me to love you and take care of you forever because you're so cute. Yeah. Yeah. I had a dream I was hearing a language through water, and then I knew it was entering somewhere, but next thing I knew, I was leaving back to regular sleep. Yeah, I had a dream that we were walking in water, like we were in these like tubes in water, and we were definitely. She's so sweet. She's the cutest puppy in the world, and she's so cute. She's always gonna be a puppy. That's the thing. I don't think she's ever gonna be an old lady. She's always gonna be my little poopy, poopy, puppy. Oh, mm. I love you, bro. You're my baby. You're my emotional support animal. I will love you forever. Oh, you're so cute. I love you. My tushy, her little black heart on her butt. Oh my gosh, how cute is she? Yeah, and another thing is like I want to say this. Uh, that's another thing. Like paying attention to too much of your dreams is not healthy either. That's what I started doing. Like I started some of the dreams that I have. I'm like, oh my God, get the fuck out of here. Go away, you know. And then some dreams, I'm like, oh, well, that meant something. You know what I mean? So you have to be, yeah. She is the one, yeah. Some dreams you have to be like, whatever. It's not even necessary. And then other dreams you'd be like, this makes sense, and I have to pay attention to it because it's a sign, you know? There's different types of, you know, this is how I know I was a queen. When I first named my Zoom meeting, I named it Florina the Great. That was my Zoom meeting name, Florina the Great. That's how I know I was an empress. And I was known as the Great. Whatever I did, I was known as the Great. You know, like they have Elizabeth Strong, I mean, or Elizabeth, I don't know, whatever the fuck names. Catherine the Great was one of the ones that I think that I was inspired by. Yeah, you know, some places in my dreams that I go to, I'm like, the fuck am I doing here? It's retarded. But I get it. Like being shown for a reason. That's why it's very important. I should write a book, but I can't write all that. I have to talk it into something because it's too much writing. I would be there for the my whole lifetime. If I sat down and write all the shit that I've been shown, oh my God, I'd be there for 30 fucking years. So I have to talk into something and just like I'm about to start, you know, doing like something like that, just talking into something and just recording myself like, okay, so this is the things I was shown. Bing, 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 ding, 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 ding. And people, you know, can hear it and then what it is what it is. You know, I'll sell the fucking audio of it or something. I don't know. Thank you, Sandra. We all are, man. That's why yesterday I was like, yeah, I got it. Like when I say saving souls, I don't just mean like saving you from like reincarnating and getting stuck here and trapped here with all this bullshit karma. It's also saving you from thinking that you're not special and that you're not powerful because we are, you know? And I always say, like, if they think they're powerful, they are. Like, you know what it is? People that are watching, there's people that watch, and then what do? They delete, they get out of the live because they're not what I say that they are. Like when I do the reading. So if they continue to watch and they're watching and they're like, yeah, 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 that's something their soul's been telling them. They just needed to hear it out loud. You know what I'm saying? That's kind of like my thing. My soul tells me this all the time, and when I hear myself say it out loud, I'm proud of myself because it's not easy to admit like that you know you're powerful, that you know you're great, that you know you're doing things that others can't do on this earth. Like, you know how hard that is to be a person to admit that? Not a lot of people are able to. And the fact that we're able to, that doesn't make us egotistical. It makes us brave because sometimes, you know, you could think it's your ego speaking. Oh, you think you're all that. Like, I know my ego. My ego is like, I'm better than. No, I never say that shit. It's always like, I know that I was somebody. I know that I'm powerful. I know I am somebody. And I know that I'm going to, you know, lead people down the light so that they don't fucking get stuck in the hells that they created for them. All this illusionary life stuff, like everything's an illusion. If you really want to think about it, everything's an illusion, you know? Everything is. So you create your reality how you want to because everything's an illusion anyway. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Yeah, it is. Yeah, I speak what people think. Exactly. That's why I love myself because I see that people that be thinking what I'm saying, they don't know how to say it out loud. And I say, and they're like, You just said what I was thinking. And I'm like, I did. Like, because sometimes I'm like, people are gonna think I'm crazy. But I don't care who thinks I'm crazy. That's the thing. I used to do videos and worry about like how many views I would get if I say this or say that. Now I just don't care. I just say whatever I want. And I notice the less I care about what I think or say, the more people watch. You know what I'm saying to you? It's the more I started caring about what I say and how I say it. Oh, my little mama's little bobosh who loves you so much. You're perfect in every way, bitch. I love you. I'll love you, honey. I'll love you. We be laying in the bed and I talk to her and I look at her in her eyes and I just be like, why are you so perfect? And she just be like, I don't know. I'm just so cute. I don't know who made me this adorable, but whoever did it, ugh, they're really good. She loves herself. She's a Taurus. She's stuck up, you know? You are so perfect to me in every way. Yes, you is. You are just the most beautiful princess in the world, and everyone loves you because you're perfect. Yes, they do. Everybody's obsessed with you. Even in this house, you make everybody want to hold you and kiss you and love you and hug you and give you all the stuff you want and give you anything you need because you're just the perfectest little girl in the world. Look at her. She's so fucking spoiled. I love her. I love you, princess, with those pretty eyelashes. My beautiful girl. A Taurus and a Virgo. Give me that fucking foot. Oh, I love you. Okay, all right. I'm right here. She's like, what? Why'd you take your hand off me? Look at her. I love her so much. Yeah. I'm telling you, yo, this is getting crazy, and I love it because I do feel like a lot of us are going to experience some great changes coming up, like beautiful changes. It's going to be amazing. I can't wait to fucking experience it. And it's funny because my daughter today, she usually doesn't like go nowhere with me. And last night, she was like, let's go watch Wicked together tomorrow. I was like, what? She's like, I'll go watch Wicked with you tomorrow. I was like, oh my God. But I try not to act too excited because, teenagers, if you act too excited, they're like, oh my God, get a grip. So I just acted really calm and like I didn't care. But I know I love you too. You're my baby. What? You are perfect. And I love you more than anyone in the world. I swear, I do. You're my baby. Let me guess. Boop. So go to sleep. You can go to sleep. You can rest. What? Why are you staring at me with those lovely eyes? Can you stand her, man? I swear to God. Yeah, I'm telling you, yeah, dogs are amazing. I swear to God. They're just phenomenal creatures. Yes, you are. You're angels. You're not doggies. You're heaven sent angels. Nom, nom, nom. Nom, 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 nom. Nom, 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 nom. Nom, 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 nom. Oh, Tushy Mama. Who's my little tiny infant? You are not a dog, you are a baby. All right, all right, all right. You got all my attention. All right, guys. All right, this is the mommy. Why aren't you paying attention to only me? Okay, 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 okay. I've been seeing rubber ducks lined up in rows so frequently. Finally, they're all, they're all lined up. She does have a heart tushy. Look, he's a little hard on her little tushy. You're a fucking infant toddler, and I love you for. I love you, honey. I love you. Ugh. Dog spelled backwards is God. You bitch, Erica. Motherfucker. Are you a goddess? I already knew that. I already knew that. I already knew you were a little goddess. I already knew that you was my goddess. Itty. I know because whenever I have dreams and I have to wake up from the dream, like it's something that I'm not supposed to be there any longer, she comes in my dream and runs away. So I have to be like, Luna, Luna. And I wake up because I worry I'm not going to catch her. So I wake up from the dream because of it. Yo, Hercule, you bitch. Dog is God spelled backwards. Holy shit. Why did I never think about that? Why did I never? Hmm? You're a little god, I know it. I know you are. You're my little goddess. Mm. I love you so much. Oh, you beautiful bitch. Look at those eyeballs. Just look at those fucking eyeballs. Tutti tutti. Tutti tutti. Tutti tutti. I will love her forever. I don't care. Yeah. Holy Spirit moved through dogs to save Lazarus. They picked his wounds at the gate. Wow, just like the cat saved Muhammad in the desert when he was praying and a snake was attacking him. Cat came out of nowhere and saved him, which is why Muslims revere cats and they keep them as holy and sacred in their homes because cats keep your home clean from dark, evil energies and protect you from negative entities. Because cats can warn you of evil spirits, like they can tell you if your home is full of that and all of that. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, this chain, like, it's been so hard to get it back to normal. All right, guys, I have to run to the bank and should do a couple of things. So, we'll come back later on. Just wanted to tell you guys I love you. Keep saving souls out there. Keep living your truth. Keep speaking your truth. Don't deny who you are. Don't deny your gifts. Don't deny your powers. I love you guys. Your spirit team loves you. Your angels love you. Your guides love you, and they are proud of you, and they are protecting you, and they are watching over you. And you are amazing, and you are divine. You are perfect. I love you guys, and I will see you guys in a little while. Okay? I love cats, bro. The only thing is, for some reason, I can't breathe around them, but I think it's because I secretly am a cat. So, and in the other dimensions, we don't have fur like that. But I take care of cats. You guys know, I feed those. I wake up 9 in the morning just to feed the stray cats, bro. And I like my sleep, so that tells you something. I have my alarm set for 9 in the morning just to feed cats. I'll see you guys a little later, okay? I love you guys. Love and light to you, all right? Be good. We'll come back, okay? I love you guys. I'll see you later. Trust me when I tell you good things are coming for us. Trust me. Just be patient. I love you. I'll see you later. Bye, guys. I love you. Yeah, exactly. The Lyrans. Okay, I'll see you guys later. Bye. You are so precious, baby. Look at you. Just look at you. Look how cute you are.